Imagine a wizard so obsessed with his own image that he'd go to any lengths to ensure everyone loved him. That wizard is Gilderoy Lockhart, the charming but fraudulent author who captivated the wizarding world with his tales of daring adventures. A fascinating theory suggests that Lockhart's deception went beyond simply making up stories. He may have actually used magic to enchant his own books. According to this theory, Lockhart cast a spell on his published works that would make readers fall in love with the author. This would explain why even the brightest witches and wizards were taken in by his outlandish tales. If you're reading a book about someone you adore, you're less likely to question the details or notice any inconsistencies. This magical manipulation sheds light on why many, including Hermione Granger, were initially fooled by Lockhart's charms. It wasn't until they saw him in action, or rather, inaction, at Hogwarts, that they began to see through his facade. The theory connects to what we already know about Lockhart's magical abilities. He was skilled with memory charms, which he used to erase the memories of the real heroes whose deeds he claimed as his own. It's plausible that he could have developed a similar charm to influence readers' perceptions and emotions. If this theory is true, it raises serious ethical questions about the use of magic in publishing. Is it acceptable to use magical means to make your books more appealing? Moreover, this theory adds another layer to Lockhart's character. He's not just a fraud who lied about his accomplishments. He's someone who actively used magic to deceive people on a massive scale. It paints him as a more cunning and potentially dangerous figure than we might have initially thought. The idea of magically enhanced books also opens up a whole new realm of possibilities in the wizarding world. If Lockhart could charm his books to make readers love him, what other effects could be achieved through similar means? Could educational texts be enchanted to help students retain information better? Or, on a darker note, could books be used to spread propaganda or influence people's thoughts and beliefs? The notion of magical influence takes an unexpected turn within Hogwarts' walls. Argus Filch's attachment to his cat Mrs Norris has always seemed peculiar. But what if their bond goes deeper than anyone imagined? A theory emerges that challenges everything we thought we knew about the grumpy caretaker and his feline friend. At the heart of this theory is the idea that Mrs Norris is actually Filch's wife in animagus form. This would explain the unusually close bond between the caretaker and his feline companion, as well as Mrs Norris's seemingly supernatural abilities. She displays an intelligence far beyond that of a typical cat, understanding complex instructions and communicating detailed information about student misbehavior to Filch. This level of comprehension aligns more closely with the abilities of a human in animal form than those of a regular cat. The theory sheds new light on Filch's character. His extreme attachment to Mrs Norris, often viewed as odd by students, takes on a touching dimension if she is actually his wife. When Mrs Norris was petrified by the basilisk, Filch's grief was profound and personal, more akin to a man fearing for his spouse than a pet owner worried about an animal. This potential revelation raises questions about Filch's backstory. Is his wife's cat form a voluntary choice or the result of a spell gone wrong? Could it be related to Filch's status as a squib, someone born to magical parents but without magical abilities of his own? The animagus theory also explains Mrs Norris's extraordinary ability to patrol Hogwarts. As a human in cat form, she would retain her intelligence and awareness, making her far more effective at detecting rule-breaking than any ordinary cat could be. This would clarify why Filch relies so heavily on her to monitor student behavior throughout the sprawling castle. If true, this theory adds considerable depth to what initially appeared to be minor characters in the Harry Potter series. It transforms the relationship between Filch and Mrs Norris from a simple man and pet dynamic into a complex, perhaps tragic, love story. It invites us to reconsider Filch's bitterness and isolation, viewing him not just as an unpleasant caretaker, but as a man separated from his wife by magic, yet still devoted to her. Severus. Snape's hostility towards Harry Potter has always puzzled fans, but what if his actions were driven by a hidden love so powerful it shaped the entire course of the Wizarding War? Snape, the potions master at Hogwarts, is known for his cold demeanor and apparent contempt for Harry Potter. Yet throughout the series, Snape's actions often protected Harry from harm. This contradiction has led to a theory that suggests Snape was secretly in love with Lily Potter, Harry's mother. This theory explains Snape's complex relationship with Harry. Harry is a constant reminder of the woman Snape loved and lost, but also the son of James Potter, Snape's childhood rival. This internal conflict could account for Snape's harsh treatment of Harry, even as he worked to keep him safe. The idea of Snape's hidden love adds depth to his character. It portrays him not as a simple villain, but as a man torn between his past and present, struggling with unresolved feelings and a sense of duty. This interpretation connects to broader themes of love and loyalty in the series. Snape's love for Lily also sheds light on his motivations. His entire arc, from Death Eater to Double Agent, might have been driven by his enduring feelings for Harry's mother. This theory suggests that Snape's allegiance to Dumbledore and the Order of the Phoenix was rooted in his love for Lily, adding complexity to his role in the Wizarding War. While Snape's motivations stemmed from love, another character's actions may have sprung from an even more profound source. Dumbledore might have been more than just a wise wizard. He could have been the embodiment of death itself. This theory suggests the headmaster played a cosmic role in Harry's journey. The tale of the three brothers, a pivotal story in the Harry Potter series, could be an allegory for key characters. Voldemort represents the power-hungry eldest brother, Snape, the middle brother, consumed by lost love, and Harry, the youngest, who accepts his fate. In this interpretation, Dumbledore takes on the role of death. This idea adds new layers of meaning to Dumbledore's actions. His guidance of Harry mirrors how death leads the youngest brother in the tale. Dumbledore's calm acceptance of mortality, deep understanding of death's nature, and role in preparing Harry for his sacrifice all support this theory. Viewing Dumbledore as death changes our perspective on his relationship with Harry. Rather than simply mentoring, Dumbledore becomes a cosmic force guiding Harry towards his destiny. His cryptic advice and questionable decisions might be the actions of an eternal being shepherding a mortal through a grand plan. This theory also offers new insights into Dumbledore's connection to the Deathly Hallows. As Death, he would naturally be their true master. His decision to leave the Resurrection Stone to Harry takes on deeper significance. Perhaps it was always meant to be Harry's final test before meeting death as a friend. The Deathly Hallows weren't the only powerful magical elements shaping destinies in the Wizarding world. A prophecy set the entire series in motion, but its true reach may extend beyond Harry Potter. Neville Longbottom might have carried the weight of potential heroism throughout the story. The prophecy that sparked Voldemort's downfall spoke of a child born as the seventh month dies, marked by the Dark Lord as his equal. While Harry Potter fulfilled this destiny, Neville Longbottom also fit the description. This has led to a theory that Neville was marked by Voldemort, creating two potential heroes. This idea sheds new light on Neville's journey throughout the series. His initial struggles with magic take on a different meaning when viewed through the lens of an unacknowledged destiny. As Neville grew into his power, culminating in his heroic stand against Voldemort, we may have been witnessing the emergence of a second prophesied hero. The theory connects to Neville's eventual heroism in surprising ways. His resistance to the Carrows, leadership in Dumbledore's army, and destruction of Nagini weren't just acts of bravery, but the possible fulfillment of a potential destiny. This interpretation suggests that fate in the wizarding world isn't a fixed point, but a branching path of possibilities. Viewing Neville as a potential hero adds depth to the concept of prophecy in the series. It invites us to reconsider pivotal moments in the story. What if Voldemort had chosen Neville instead of Harry? How might events have unfolded differently? This perspective enriches our understanding of both characters' journeys and the complex interplay between choice and destiny in the Harry Potter universe. While prophecies shape the lives of potential heroes, another magical force may have been quietly influencing Harry's childhood guardians. A surprising theory suggests that the Horcrux within Harry himself might be the source of the Dursleys' cruel behavior. The Dursleys, Vernon, Petunia, and Dudley, are known for their harsh treatment of Harry throughout his childhood. This theory proposes that the fragment of Voldemort's soul within Harry acted as a constant negative influence on his relatives, slowly corrupting them over time. The Dursleys' behavior worsens as Harry grows older. In the early years, they're unpleasant, but not outright abusive. However, as Harry spends more time in their home, their treatment becomes increasingly cruel. This escalation mirrors the way other Horcruxes in the series affect those around them, such as Slytherin's locket during the Horcrux hunt. If true, this theory adds complexity to our understanding of good and evil in the Harry Potter universe. The Dursleys, while still responsible for their actions, might be seen as affected by dark magic rather than simply bad people. It raises questions about free will in the presence of powerful magical forces. This idea connects to broader themes in the series about the corrupting influence of dark magic. The presence of a Horcrux in their home may have slowly warped the Dursleys' personalities, much like how Voldemort's pursuit of immortality twisted his soul. It serves as a reminder of how far-reaching the effects of dark magic can be. From corrupting Horcruxes to character-defining choices, magic's influence runs deep in the Potter universe. But one object's impact may have been hiding in plain sight all along. The Sorting Hat's true purpose could redefine our understanding of Gryffindor and what it means to be brave. The Sorting Hat might be more than just a magical artifact that assigns students to houses. A theory suggests that it actively encourages students to choose Gryffindor, valuing bravery above all other qualities. This theory explains why characters like Hermione Granger, who show traits associated with Ravenclaw, end up in Gryffindor. Hermione chose to prioritize bravery, and the Sorting Hat respected this decision. This interpretation adds new meaning to Harry's own sorting experience, with his decision to not be in Slytherin representing an active choice to pursue bravery over ambition. The idea that Gryffindor is a choice rather than an inherent trait connects to broader themes of free will and destiny in the series. It suggests that courage is a quality you can choose to embody. If this theory holds true, it raises questions about the nature of the four houses. Are they truly equal, or does the Sorting Hat subtly push students towards Gryffindor? This could explain why so many of the series' heroes come from this house. It's not that Gryffindors are inherently more heroic, but that the house attracts those who actively choose to be brave. Bravery may be a choice, but some choices have consequences beyond imagination. Voldemort's obsession with power led him to create 7 Horcruxes. A shocking theory suggests his wand itself might have been the key to his survival all along. This theory proposes an 8th vessel for Voldemort's soul, one hiding in plain sight, his own wand. This idea explains the wand's unusual behavior, particularly during Voldemort's final confrontation with Harry. The wand's apparent recognition of Harry as its true master could stem from a deeper connection to the magic linking the two wizards. The concept aligns with Voldemort's character. He constantly sought powerful magical objects to increase his strength and ensure his immortality. Using his wand, the very tool of his power as a safeguard for his soul, fits his pattern of thinking. If true, this theory raises interesting questions about the nature of magical objects and their potential for housing souls. It could explain why Voldemort's wand acted somewhat independently during the battle in the graveyard. A fragment of his soul within the wand might have channeled his will and magic, even when he wasn't physically holding it. This hidden vessel could have provided an additional layer of protection, making Voldemort even harder to defeat than previously thought. It adds a new dimension to our understanding of the Dark Lord's desperate quest for immortality and the lengths to which he was willing to go. As we peel back the layers of Voldemort's power, an even darker question emerges. Did the Ministry of Magic hide crucial knowledge about Horcruxes? The presence of certain books at Hogwarts points to a conspiracy that could have changed everything. Horcruxes, objects of the darkest magic, were supposed to be unknown to most wizards. Yet Albus Dumbledore seemed oddly familiar with the concept when he began his hunt for Voldemort's soul fragments. This raises a troubling possibility. The Ministry of Magic might have known about Horcruxes all along. The theory gains strength when we consider the presence of restricted books about Horcruxes in the Hogwarts library. If these objects were truly such a closely guarded secret, the availability of information about them at a school is puzzling. This fits a broader pattern of the Ministry suppressing information and manipulating public opinion, as seen with their response to Voldemort's return. If the Ministry did know about Horcruxes, their inaction in preventing Voldemort's rise to power becomes even more concerning. Whether they underestimated the threat or had other motives, the consequences of their silence were far-reaching. The implications of this theory add complexity to the power structures within the wizarding world. Earlier sharing of knowledge about Horcruxes could have better prepared Harry and his friends for the challenges they faced, potentially altering the course of their struggle against Voldemort. As we explore the depths of magical power, a compelling theory emerges about Harry Potter's lineage. Some fans believe that Harry is the true heir of Godric Gryffindor, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. This idea stems from Harry's surprising ability to summon and wield Gryffindor's sword, particularly in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when he pulls it from the Sorting Hat to defeat the Basilisk. The theory of Harry's connection to Gryffindor's bloodline adds depth to his character and role in the wizarding world. It could explain his natural affinity for magic, his leadership skills, and his unwavering courage in the face of danger. This potential heritage raises intriguing questions about magical inheritance and how ancient bloodlines might influence a wizard's abilities. If true, this theory would cast Harry's journey in a new light. His transformation from an orphaned boy to the savior of the magical community could be seen as the fulfillment of a destiny set in motion centuries ago by Godric Gryffindor himself. It ties into broader themes of legacy and birthright that run throughout the series, similar to how the Slytherin bloodline played a crucial role in Voldemort's rise to power. The idea of Harry as Gryffindor's heir adds layers of meaning to his experiences at Hogwarts and his ultimate role in defeating Voldemort. It suggests that Harry's abilities and destiny were shaped not just by the events of his infancy, but by a powerful magical lineage stretching back to the very foundations of Hogwarts itself. While Harry's lineage might connect him to Gryffindor, another character's destiny could reshape the entire story. Some fans propose that Ron Weasley's future involves becoming Albus Dumbledore himself through time travel. This theory suggests that Ron, through magical means, travels back in time to become the wise and eccentric headmaster. At first glance, it seems far-fetched, but closer examination reveals intriguing connections. Dumbledore's quirky behavior, love for sweets, and occasional impulsiveness mirror traits seen in Ron. The theory proposes that as Ron ages and gains knowledge, he gradually transforms into the Dumbledore we know from Harry's time at Hogwarts. This idea connects to the concept of time travel in the wizarding world, raising questions about the nature of time itself in the magical realm. Could events be predestined, with Ron always meant to become Dumbledore? If true, this theory could explain Dumbledore's unwavering trust in Ron throughout the series. It suggests that his guidance was informed by knowledge of future events he had yet to experience as Ron, adding layers of complexity to every interaction between Dumbledore and the trio. Dumbledore wasn't the only one with secrets in the wizarding world. In fact, one of the most overlooked characters might have been hiding the biggest secret of all. What if Crookshanks, Hermione's clever cat, was more than just a pet? His uncanny ability to judge character could be rooted in a past that ties directly to Harry's parents. Throughout the Harry Potter series, Crookshanks stands out as an unusually perceptive animal. His intelligence goes beyond what we'd expect from a normal cat, magical or otherwise. This has led to an intriguing theory. Crookshanks might have once belonged to Lily Potter, Harry's mother. This idea explains several puzzling aspects of Crookshanks's behavior, particularly his immediate and intense dislike of Scabbers, Ron's pet rat. If Crookshanks had been Lily's pet, he would have known Peter Pettigrew, who often visited the Potters in his animagus rat form. The cat's aggression towards Scabbers could stem from recognizing Pettigrew and wanting revenge for his betrayal of the Potters. This theory adds an emotional layer to what initially seemed like a minor character, turning Crookshanks into a silent guardian with a tragic past. It also raises questions about the intelligence and awareness of magical pets in the Harry Potter universe. Could Crookshanks have retained memories from his time with the Potters? Did he recognize Harry on some level, explaining his protective behavior towards Hermione's friend? These possibilities suggest that even animals might play crucial roles in shaping events in the magical world. While magical animals may have played hidden roles, some fans believe a beloved character's fate was deliberately engineered. What if Dobby's heroic sacrifice wasn't a tragic accident, but part of an intricate plan? The timing of the house elf's appearance at Malfoy Manor seems almost too perfect to be coincidence. Dobby's death was a turning point in the series, galvanizing Harry and his friends in their fight against Voldemort. This theory suggests that Albus Dumbledore, the wise headmaster, may have set in motion events that led to Dobby's sacrifice. The timing of Dobby's arrival at Malfoy Manor raises questions. Just when all seemed lost, the house elf appeared to save Harry and his friends. This convenient rescue has led some fans to wonder whether Dobby was acting on his own or following instructions left by Dumbledore before his death. Dumbledore had a history of leaving crucial tasks to be carried out after he was gone. This theory, if true, raises a difficult question. Was it right for Dumbledore to potentially orchestrate events leading to Dobby's death, even if it served the greater good of defeating Voldemort? This idea aligns with Dumbledore's complex character, a man willing to make difficult choices for what he believed was right. The theory adds a darker layer to the series, suggesting that even acts of heroism might be part of a larger, calculated strategy. It challenges our understanding of Dumbledore's methods and the true nature of heroism in the wizarding world. From orchestrated sacrifices to hidden agendas, the Harry Potter series is full of surprises. Yet one theory suggests the most shocking twist of all might be found in an unlikely character. Rita Skeeter's role in the story could be far more significant than anyone realized, potentially changing how we view the entire series. Rita Skeeter, the nosy journalist known for her sensationalized articles and quick quotes quill, has long been a thorn in Harry's side. But what if she serves a deeper purpose? Some fans believe that Skeeter might actually be J.K. Rowling's self-insert in the story, a way for the author to comment on her own experiences with fame and the media. This theory gains traction when we consider Skeeter's uncanny ability to uncover information about events she didn't witness. Her insider knowledge could be explained if she is indeed a stand-in for Rowling, allowing the author to explore her own role in shaping the narrative. The idea of Skeeter as Rowling's alter ego adds a meta layer to the entire Harry Potter series. It raises questions about the reliability of the narrator and the nature of truth in storytelling. Readers are invited to consider the relationship between the author and her creation. This theory also sheds new light on Skeeter's character development. Her transformation from a ruthless gossipmonger to a more complex figure might reflect Rowling's own journey as an author dealing with public scrutiny. It suggests that Rowling used Skeeter's character to explore her own feelings about fame, media attention, and the responsibility that comes with storytelling. Some fans have begun to question Hagrid's true loyalties, proposing a theory that the lovable groundskeeper might actually be Voldemort's double agent hiding in plain sight. This theory challenges our understanding of Hagrid's role in the Harry Potter series, suggesting that his actions and presence at key moments might have a darker purpose. Supporters of this theory point to Hagrid's involvement in crucial events throughout Harry's journey, from delivering him to the Dursleys as a baby to introducing him to the wizarding world. They argue that this could be part of a long-term plan orchestrated by Voldemort, with Hagrid serving as either an unwitting pawn or a willing accomplice. Another aspect of the theory focuses on Hagrid's fascination with dangerous magical creatures. His willingness to acquire and care for creatures like Norbert the Dragon and Aragog the Acromantula is seen as a potential way to create chaos and put students at risk. The mysterious circumstances surrounding Hagrid's expulsion from Hogwarts in his youth also raise questions about his past. This theory connects to broader themes of betrayal and hidden loyalties in the series. It challenges readers to re-evaluate their understanding of Hagrid's character and consider the possibility of a shocking twist to his story. If true, it would force us to question how well we really know the characters we've come to trust throughout the series. Hidden identities are a recurring theme in the Potter universe, but one shocking revelation might be hiding in plain sight. Some fans theorize that Fawkes, Dumbledore's Phoenix, could actually be an immortal wizard in disguise. This theory proposes that Fawkes, with his unique abilities, chose to take on the form of a phoenix. It would explain his extraordinary intelligence and loyalty to Dumbledore, as well as his uncanny knack for appearing at crucial moments to aid Harry and his friends. If true, this theory would transform our understanding of Fawkes' actions throughout the series. His timely appearances, like saving Harry from the basilisk, could be seen as the calculated moves of a wise and powerful wizard rather than the instincts of a magical creature. It also raises questions about other animals in the Potter universe. Could there be more magical beings hiding in plain sight? The concept of Fawkes as an immortal wizard adds depth to Dumbledore's relationship with the Phoenix, suggesting a bond between equals rather than that of a wizard and his pet. It also presents an interesting contrast to Voldemort's pursuit of immortality through dark magic. If Fawkes is indeed an ancient wizard, he might have been quietly shaping events for centuries. His role in Dumbledore's life and the fight against Voldemort could be part of a much larger, long-term plan for the wizarding world. This idea adds an intriguing layer of complexity to the story, hinting at forces beyond even Dumbledore's understanding, influencing the course of events. Speaking of hidden influences, there's another magical object that may have played a larger role than we thought. Remember those time turners? They weren't just for cramming extra study hours. Some fans think these devices were used more widely, potentially altering the course of wizarding history. The time turner conspiracy theory suggests that these magical devices were secretly employed by various characters throughout the series, explaining some seemingly impossible knowledge and convenient timing. While we only see Hermione use a time turner for her studies, the theory proposes that others, including ministry officials and even Dumbledore himself, might have been manipulating time behind the scenes. This idea connects to the themes of fate and free will that run throughout the Harry Potter series. If time turners were being used more extensively, it raises questions about how much of the story's events were predetermined. Did someone go back in time to ensure Harry survived his encounters with Voldemort? Were key moments in the Wizarding War influenced by time travelers? If ministry officials or other powerful figures had access to time turners, they could potentially alter history to suit their own agendas. This could explain some of the more convenient plot points in the series, such as characters arriving at just the right moment to save the day. Moreover, this theory adds a layer of complexity to the entire wizarding world. If time travel was more common than we thought, it could mean that the timeline we see in the books is just one of many possible outcomes. This opens up a world of possibilities for alternate histories and what-if scenarios within the Harry Potter universe. While time manipulation raises intriguing possibilities, another magical artifact challenges our understanding of life and death itself. The Resurrection Stone, one of the fabled Deathly Hallows, might be hiding a dark secret about the nature of existence. A compelling theory suggests that the stone doesn't actually resurrect the dead, but instead creates convincing apparitions that only appear to be deceased loved ones. This idea explains why those brought back often urge the user towards death. If these apparitions are magical constructs rather than true resurrections, they might be programmed to behave in ways that ultimately harm the living user. This sinister twist adds a layer of tragedy to the Deathly Hallows myth, particularly to the tale of the second brother. The theory connects to themes of grief and acceptance in the Harry Potter series. If the stone's power is illusory, it suggests that there are no shortcuts in dealing with loss. The apparent comfort it offers is fleeting and potentially dangerous, much like the mirror of Erised's false promises. This interpretation of the Resurrection Stone implies there are some boundaries that magic simply cannot cross. It adds depth to the series' exploration of mortality and the human desire to overcome it, suggesting that even powerful magical objects have their limits. The Marauders Map, a cornerstone of mischief-making at Hogwarts, raises an intriguing question. Did its creators intentionally ensure it would fall into the right hands long after they were gone? This fascinating theory suggests that the Marauders left the map behind as a deliberate legacy for future generations of pranksters. It explains why Fred and George Weasley were able to find it so easily. Rather than being hidden away or destroyed, the map seems to have been placed where adventurous students were likely to discover it. This idea connects to themes of legacy and friendship that run throughout the Harry Potter series. The theory paints a picture of the Marauders as young men who wanted their spirit of adventure to live on after they had left Hogwarts. It suggests they may have foreseen a time when their map might be needed to protect the school or aid in the fight against dark forces. This could explain why the map wasn't destroyed or hidden more securely, but left as a tool for those who shared the Marauders' love of mischief and their loyalty to Hogwarts. The implications of this theory are far-reaching. It transforms our understanding of the Marauders from mere troublemakers to forward-thinking individuals who aim to shape the future of Hogwarts long after their time there had passed. Their map becomes not just a magical artifact, but a bridge between generations of students, carrying forward a legacy of adventure and friendship. While some magical artifacts bring joy and adventure, others are born from unspeakable evil. What if the process of creating a Horcrux is even more horrifying than we imagined? A shocking theory suggests that the ritual might involve a taboo act that explains Voldemort's inhuman transformation. The creation of a Horcrux is already known to be one of the darkest acts of magic possible. It requires the splitting of one's soul through the act of murder. Some fans believe there's an even more sinister aspect to this ritual: cannibalism. This disturbing theory attempts to explain why Horcrux creation is considered so utterly taboo in the wizarding world. The idea of consuming human flesh adds a level of horror that goes beyond even the darkest magic we've seen. It connects to themes of corruption and inhumanity that run throughout Voldemort's character arc. The physical changes Voldemort undergoes throughout the series take on a new significance in light of this theory. His increasingly inhuman appearance, the pale skin, the red eyes, the snake-like features, could be a result of repeatedly engaging in this horrific ritual. Each act could strip away another piece of his humanity, both literally and figuratively. This theory adds a truly horrifying dimension to Voldemort's character and his obsession with cheating death. It suggests that in his pursuit of power and immortality, he was willing to commit acts that would make even other dark wizards recoil in disgust. It raises questions about the nature of evil in the Harry Potter universe and the lengths to which some might go to achieve their goals. From dark rituals to everyday classroom struggles, the Harry Potter series is filled with magical mysteries. But what if one of the most overlooked factors in a wizard's success was right in their hand all along? A surprising theory about Neville Longbottom's wand could explain his transformation from bumbling student to courageous hero. Neville Longbottom's journey at Hogwarts was marked by magical mishaps and struggles with even the simplest spells. His clumsiness and apparent lack of magical talent made him an easy target for bullies and led many to question whether he truly belonged at the school. However, a fascinating theory suggests that Neville's early difficulties weren't due to a lack of magical ability, but rather to using the wrong wand. The theory proposes that Neville's initial wand, which belonged to his father, was not compatible with his own magical essence. In the Harry Potter universe, wand lore tells us that the wand chooses the wizard, and a mismatched wand can hinder a wizard's ability to perform magic effectively. This could explain Neville's struggles in his early years at Hogwarts, despite coming from a well-respected wizarding family. After acquiring a new wand following the battle at the Department of Mysteries, Neville's magical performance improved significantly. His skills continued to develop, culminating in an impressive display of courage during the Battle of Hogwarts. This improvement lends support to the theory that wand compatibility played a crucial role in Neville's magical growth. This theory also sheds light on why Neville's grandmother might have pressured him so much to live up to his father's legacy. If she believed Neville's struggles were due to lack of effort rather than an equipment issue, it would explain her harsh treatment of him. It also raises questions about the importance of wand compatibility in magical education and whether more attention should be given to ensuring students have the right tools to succeed. The Weasley clock stands out as an extraordinary magical object in the wizarding world. Unlike standard timepieces, its hands represent each family member, pointing to their current location or state of being. This unique function has led many fans to wonder about its origins, as the clock's backstory remains a mystery. A compelling theory suggests that Arthur Weasley himself created this remarkable device. This idea aligns with Arthur's character traits and interests. It's easy to imagine him in his shed, combining magical knowledge with clock mechanics to create something truly special. If Arthur did invent the clock, it would explain why no other wizarding family seems to have one. The Weasleys aren't known for their wealth, so it's unlikely they bought such a unique item. Instead, it could be a one-of-a-kind creation born from Arthur's ingenuity and passion for magical innovation. This theory also sheds light on Molly Weasley's reliance on the clock. Her constant checking of its hands takes on new meaning if we consider it a gift from her husband. It becomes more than just a useful tool. It's a symbol of Arthur's love and his desire to keep his family safe, even when they're apart. The story behind the Weasley clock offers a fresh perspective on Arthur's character. While his fascination with Muggle objects is well known, this theory suggests that his interests extend beyond mere curiosity. If true, it reveals Arthur as a skilled inventor capable of creating powerful magical objects, adding depth to his role in the wizarding world. The Weasley family's hidden talents extend beyond Arthur's clever creations. Ron's strategic mind in wizard chess is well known, but a startling theory suggests his skills might go deeper. Some fans believe Ron possesses an innate magical ability he's completely unaware of, the gift of prophecy. Throughout the Harry Potter series, Ron Weasley often makes offhand comments that turn out to be true. These seemingly random jokes have caught the attention of fans who wonder if there's more to Ron's predictions than meets the eye. The theory proposes that Ron might be an unaware seer, possessing a natural talent for divination. This idea explains many of Ron's uncanny moments throughout the series. From his joking prediction about Harry facing a dragon in the Triwizard Tournament to his guess about Lavender Brown's pet rabbit dying, Ron's words often come true in unexpected ways. While these instances are usually played for laughs, they take on a new significance when viewed through the lens of this theory. Ron's possible seer abilities connect to broader themes of destiny and prophecy in the Harry Potter universe. If Ron does possess this gift, it raises questions about the nature of divination itself and how it might manifest in subtle, everyday ways. This theory adds complexity to the magical world, suggesting that prophetic abilities might not always be a conscious act. The idea of Ron as an unaware seer also sheds new light on his success at wizard chess. His strategic skill in the game could be a manifestation of his ability to subconsciously predict future events. This theory adds depth to Ron's character, suggesting that his contributions to the trio's adventures might be more significant than even he realizes. As we've delved into these intriguing ideas, we've seen how they can reshape our view of the Harry Potter universe. From hidden identities to secret magical abilities, these theories add depth to characters we thought we knew well. They challenge our assumptions and offer new perspectives on familiar events. The wizarding world is full of mysteries, and these theories encourage us to approach the series with fresh eyes. They spark our imagination, revealing new possibilities within the beloved story. Whether you find these ideas convincing or not, they highlight the depth of J.K. Rowling's creation and showcase the creativity of Harry Potter fans.